Hey there, huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate that, my friends. Enjoy the show. And welcome back to Noita. I'm Sufferer. Let's stuff together back. Oh. In the mountains, my friends, and today we're going all rock and roll for something I experienced on stream the other day. I had a bit of a curious mind, so today we're gonna be investigating the wonderful world of rocks, but not any specific rock, right? A boomerang rock. We have unlimited spells, the boomerang perk, edit ones everywhere. We have, of course, a nice selection of ones and stuff we can modify these rocks with as well, because rocks can be modified, not only with the perks, but with spells as well. So this perk will allow me to, the boomerang will allow me to do stuff with the rock that will astound and amaze you, like levitate forever. Not levitate, I can use the rock as a spaceship, you know? Wonderful, I'm going to the moon. Because it just, for some reason, because I'm stood on top of the rock is boomeranging towards me, lifting me up in the sky, and since I'm always on top of the rock, that boomerang always lifts me up. It's pretty cool. Although it does get in the way, and it always wants to be on the bottom for some reason. It's weird. So, if you can't use a boomerang rock to get to the moon, I don't know, I can't, you know, it basically does it itself, you know? But we're going to, in the first floor, see how this boomerang rock on its own works, and as we move forward during the run, we'll investigate, you see? So it's very movement-based. You're gonna have to have good movement. Luckily, I'm on controller, you know, not mouse and keyboard, where we actually have decent movement. You guys on mouse and keyboard have aiming, we have movement, so, you know. Swivel! Come on, mate. You swivel, come on. You see how much fun this could be if you just get into it? Or at least for a run or two, you know? Hey, he's hiding now. He knows the danger. I'll accept his capitulation and cowardice. There is a heart there. Now, I do have a bit of a finale where we're going to... If you've ever had Never Skip Leg Day, you can kick Call Me, and he moves. He physically moves. He will be reacting to it by, you know, if you kick him to the left, he'll move a little bit left. It's just knockback, and you can get that as a perk. You can get it as a spell also. So I've always, you know, wondered what would happen if we went a little bit silly on that. Now this is 33 knockback. Divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10 on 3 individual knockback spells, because the divide by 10 is 10 extra, but the original spell still counts as 1. So that's a total of 11, that right there. Same with this one, 11, 11, 11. However, this isn't the most optimal way to do it. If I was to do this, you get divide by 10, divide by 10. If they're next to each other, the divide by 10 will divide by 10, equaling 101. You know what I mean? So we have 113 knockback here. We'll hit Call Me with that and have a gander, you know. But that'll be our nice little finale if we do manage to get down to the old Colmisha. Where was the heart? It was over here, wasn't it? Ah, the rock's getting in the way. I don't have anything to get rid of the rock, by the way. So it's going to be playing an integral role in the run today, no matter what, whether it's annoying or spectacular or anything in between. It's going to be the central focus. The rock and roll bass run. Now get out of the way. I need to now pop that. Do I? Oh, it removes damage. The divide bys remove damage, so it won't actually harm the opponent. So at the moment, I'm actually going to, you know, put these away for a sec. So I actually have... I might as well, at the moment, put some homing on it as well, just in case I need to get rid of the old Hamas. You know, someone who doesn't deserve my rock-based attentions. Is there a heart? Oh, hello. So again, movement basis. Yeah, enemies can destroy your rock if the enemy projectile. Oh, look at that! And Pajama Man is down, and my rock is still intact. Of course, it can be very difficult to move, considering. Very nice. We need those kind of things. And of course, I'll be picking up perks along the way. Anything that just interests me, any modifications we can make to the rock. As you can see, still flowing around me, so it's really good at following you. Because, you know, unless the hole is too small for the rock, it's going to keep on following you. And we've always got... Oh, he hurt himself. Little matador. Next little man. Oh, the enemy killed him. So, all in all, very difficult, but hopefully quite worthwhile as well if I just shimmy sham past and got one. Of course, you will be getting highly injured in this. I probably should have given myself a bit of extra HP, but at the moment, I still got Cheat GUI open, so I could always do that, depending on how struggle bus we get. For some reason, I thought I had sparkly bounce on that. But this can also be used to block the enemy shots. Like, in my own... We're all suffering here right now. All this oil. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dragging my rock through the oil. Now I've got oil in my water. I'm going the wrong way and sliding everywhere. Well, this is fantastic. This is great. This is perfection. It's exactly what I wanted, you know? Can't wait. Because when I go for the teleporter, the rock won't follow, you know? So, at the moment, we've fallen down and taken out. Oh, block the shot. Very nice. So, it's very hard to move it back and forth. The rock, that is. It's always better side, like up and down. Oh, I do have a rock still. Nice. You know, it's easier to get up and down movement than it is side to side. So you want to be thinking in terms... Oh, it lifted me up there. And... Come on, mate. No, you're not getting into toxic. That's good for you, though. Hold on. Go up. Oh, I missed him. Come on, rock. Did I get him? Did I get him? Oh, was he on fire? I think he was on fire from the oil. I'll take it. I'll consider it. Oh, again, this man is... Interesting little dude. Come on, rub him. Oh, no, but it might block the TN. Oh! Run! Do I? Oh, I don't have a rock in it. Oh, no, I do. There we go. That's just a natural kill right there. So I might need to launch a new rock now and again. Now, 3 HP, are you kidding me? But we shall most definitely... Yeah, I need to go and modify this. I think I've showcased. You probably don't want to do it unmodified. I could have several rocks defending me. But you end up having... The more rocks you have, the more you, of course, are manipulated by the rocks while in midair. Oh, we got him. We got him naturally. Very nice. Because I don't want to keep on pulling out my Sparky, you know? My Boomerang Sparky. Boomerang actually gives you more damage as well for your projectiles. Even though you can modify rocks, I don't think you can add damage to it. So, right then. The first thing we're going to look at is the Boomerang spell perk attracts things to you. Homing attracts things to the enemy. So, can we find a good middle ground where we can make the rock more tolerable for Boomerang? Because, again, it's hindering me far too much at the moment, right? Far too much. But with homing, if I get closer to the enemy, I might have less work to do, especially with a strong pull of short-range homing compared to the more lenient pull but bigger radius of regular homing. So we've got a bit of both. We'll see. We can always take it off mid. Right. There we go. And it comes back ready to be fired again. So this might be very handy if you don't have unlimited spells, but you only have a certain amount of rocks. But this then happens. The rock has found a target, and I can't release it now. So, again, problem. But the enemy might... Yeah, we've got it back. Oh, the spinning. Let me go. Beautiful. So you might think, why would you do this when you could just have an accelerating... Where is it? Yeah, an accelerating homing rock. Oh, hold on. We've got to try this one. Mainly because the accelerating homing makes the rock go so fast. It's just finding a target every time. That's kind of annoying. Hold on. I think the accelerating rock might not... Oh, it is that an... Okay, that's cool. So the rock is it accelerates up to a point very fast, but as soon as it doesn't have a target anymore, it loses nearly all of that momentum. But again, if you have limited rocks, then maybe this is for you. If you've accidentally taken boomerang or you just want a nice little fun run, maybe you do that. But hey, we'll go back to regular homing, because I wouldn't normally use unlimited rocks, and homing is a very powerful build in its own right. What you're looking for is short range homing or accelerating homing, however, but with regular homing, it's just not powerful enough. Well, kind of. We'll see. It's not bad, you know. I was expecting something far worse, to be honest. It just gets caught as well, so it getting caught is -1 rock, really, especially if it's being trying to be pulled through terrain. Here we go. We got a rock that is just natural. Approach the enemy, and yeah, for some reason, right, the normal homing, if you don't have boomerang, doesn't really have the good pull to be this dominant of a, you know, enemy take it outer. Oh, the little new ghost is cool. He's a cool little purple dude. But it just doesn't have the attraction to the enemy normally. But with the boomerang, they just, I don't know, the boomerang seems to give it a little bit of an extra oomph. Oh, here we go. Now it's, yeah, even the regular homing doing good work here. I'm not sure why. Maybe I need to reassess just regular homing with rocks. But normally, I've never found it that good if I've ever done a rock build before. Now, the one thing you can do, you know how these rocks are hindering me? They're getting in my way? They could act as a projectile blocker. They're basically a, you know, Stone Age shield. Yeah, you get a Stone Age? Anyway. But they will hinder your movement, and the enemy will, you know, compromise you how they see fit. Where's down? But we have done rotate around foes. I don't think it works on rocks, but I want to get homing out the way, you know. Ooh. You see what I mean? Oh, where's the, like, there is no down here. Yeah, we can traverse our rock through water. It's all good. Don't get me stuck in there. Oh, I'm stuck in some... Yep. Alright, do a new one. Yeah, it is... Right. The rock is homing with rotate around foes. Oh, right. My retic... Like, look at my reticule. I'm going up and down. The rock's going up and down as well. I am basically controlling the rock with my reticule. I don't think it's actually homing, like, really at all. But it's more my reticule movement. It's definitely changing how it operates as it gets closer to the enemy, but that's weird. Right, there's another thing you see this with. We'll see in a little while. So keep this in mind, my ability to manipulate the rocks. We'll do it in the next floor, and we'll go there now. Because I'm done with homing. But yeah, you might want to consider a big old repulsion, because that does work. The repulsion sector, or shield. You know, the full circle or the sector. Whee! Anyway, I want to leave these homing rocks behind. So, like I said, the other thing that we can manipulate rocks with is one of these little modifiers, the orbiting arc. Then we got sliver impact. We got all sorts we can test out here. You know, floating, phasing. We'll bring these back down later for what we need them with. Yeah, if I move these over here, actually. Yeah, if I long distance the rock, it's just going to be more pleasant for everybody involved. Hey, but as always, if you do have any ideas for anything I don't cover, but is related to what we're doing, or just anything cool in general, let me know down in the comments, right? We also stream at twitch.tv/Let's Stuff Together. You can join us over there. Click the follow button. You'll be notified over on Twitch when we're live. Or you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. It's always nice to hear from the community in all things roguelike gaming. So anyway, let me just demonstrate. Woo. So now, look, I can kind of... You know what I mean? It's hard to really... Oh, right. if I look this way, it goes to the left. If I look that way, it goes to the right. So it's definitely my manipulation there. And that's the kind of thing we're looking at. But the boomerang is still working. It's just finding it harder to get back to me. Ooh, contact damage? Probably not. But if I find repulsion during this run, I will use it. I could also accelerate the rock. We'll do that because I've got no homing anymore. I need momentum. Rocks are all about momentum, so we'll see if we can justify it. Oh, an invisible force pushing and pulling, all right. We'll set up a load of rocks. Oh, they're fighting each other as defense, you know? Because this one is more likely that I can use rocks as a tool to beat the enemy down and not have all of them follow me. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, it's not the best. It's a death match for between me. There we go. Ooh, Snapper Ruffle Man's going to be a bit harder. But again, a nice little challenge. And payday as well, because every kill is a trick kill. Oh, they're still following me. Oh, block my own path out. But it does seem to work out. Like, again, whether... Oh, hold on, do I have that? Hey, get out of my way. Get out of my way, sir. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to give myself some HP because, you know, me losing the run doesn't accomplish anything. You know, as long as I don't take too much HP, you'll be able to see the detrimental effects of whatever I do here. So if you give me a moment. Just go to Burke and get some of the HP. Extra health. Nothing too silly, you know. As a demonstration, you see, so this is more manageable for collisions against me, but harder to actually use your own momentum, because it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't really respond that well to movement. But yeah, the good blockage of the enemy shots. Hey, you can't do anything against me. And then it's like it's pulsing, you know, if you get a load of rocks together with the orbiting, it's like pulsing. Then you can definitely get... It'd be harder to get to the moon on this, but you probably could eventually. Oh, but if I go... Yeah, if I head down, the rocks will follow. And you can then just crush the enemies as you walk past them. Very nice. You know what I mean? Hey, I think we're learning how to use this orbiting rock. Right? We take the high ground, and then we go down. The rocks, yeah, the rocks seem in a bit of a hurry. And the more distance I personally get away from the rocks. There, come on, come on. There you go. Yeah, let's go back the other way, though, to be honest. But it's also going to collide with other things as well. Now, the one problem you might have, depending on the computer you have, is the more rocks you form, the more you are likely to, you know, lag the game. So, yeah, difficult. That's got a high difficulty rate in this one, to be honest. But it does work. They're probably not as good as... you know what? I'm not sure the accelerating's really doing much there. Hey, but if you go AFK, surround yourself with some rocks and you're fine, you know? They are loyal. To a fault. Is he coming the other way? Because I want to drop in on him. Ah, I'm stuck in the rock. So this is the problem I had on stream. But he's gone now. Because I want to be on top of the rocks. Not kind of surrounded by them. But then I get pushed into the roof. Hey, this might be... Yeah, we've got a portable wall, but then I get enveloped and... What are we doing now? So horizontal. And fly upward and downward. Get a bit of a... Give it a technical ability to do everything. I wish I could delete these rocks, but they should eventually just... Alright, so they only seem to be horizontal at the moment. Oh, this could actually really help me out in terms of getting bodied by my own... So, what I need to do, I need to put the enemy between me and the rock, and then the rock will boomerang back to me on a horizontal basis, right? Although all these other rocks are just terrible at the moment. I need to get rid of them. Now, an explosive would do that. The real problem here is, if the rock gets too high, then of course, it's not going to take out the enemy. But again, these other rocks that are from the orbiting are actually more loyal than I thought. I say loyal, pain in the ass. It's the probable word to use there. If you could just get stuck... Oh, no. I want my horizontals, man. So what's happening there is horizontal path is taking precedence over fly upwards and downwards. For whatever reason. What I need is an explosive wand, really, isn't it? Yeah, you will be, from time to time, totally enveloped. It's because I was trigger happy before, but you can kick. Oh, no, what I'll do, I know what I'll do, because it's not going to change most of... never skip leg day. I'll get 2 of them, see what happens. This should help. There you go. And then we're free. Oh, fair enough. Anyway, I think we're escaping them quite well. Apart from that one. So again, we can kill at a certain horizontal line. Which ain't all that handy, to be honest. Yeah, these things, probably not. Oh, dearie me. Well, how did he get a shot off? Although... Yeah. Although... Hey, we made it work. This is what I want to do. Make stuff work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just so I don't run end. I mean, this is just a spark bolt. But I do have extra damage from my boomerang for my Sparky anyway. So yeah, upwards and downwards, you can make it work. It's probably better to spiral, to be honest. But what about something like Wiggly or Chaotic Path? We'll do both of those in this here one. I could actually just have 2 wands at once, to be honest, since I do have the setup. So, Slithering and Chaotic Path. Because they're still going to boomerang, remember? Boomerang being at the center of this. And of course we have Trobbit for a little later on. Avoiding Arc as well, because you know I'm getting enveloped and then stuck in the rocks. The difficulty of that amplifies when you're next to a wall. Or something like that. There we go. I should have given myself that straight away, to be honest. But here we are. Right, Wiggly first, of course. Wiggly. Let's have a gander. Let's see what it does. It is wiggling. Oh, the wiggle. Because the wiggle might help it hit the enemy, to be honest. Maybe. That's a maybe. Of course, in reality, right, you'd want homing on this. It's just that would be the peak of whatever you're looking to do. So even as it just kind of gets ground through, it's still got the momentum to take out the enemy. Ooh, very nice. You see what I mean? That's actually some pace. But I wouldn't advise this, you know, early on in a run. This is probably later game where you've got all the immunities, especially melee, because you're going to need to get in close to the enemy. But it is a hell of a lot of fun in terms of if you get the right rock build. Oh, hold on. Yeah, shoot me. Thank you very much. He's healing me. Although me and my rock are being compromised. And everybody has been made peaceful. Great. And my rock still follows. Well, we'll do a few. You probably never want just one rock, right? And so you can enjoy the chaos a little bit more. And get the defense from it. And kick your way free of being enveloped by your own rocks, only for it to be, I'll tell you what, with Never Skip Leg Day as well, to give it more force in a direction towards the enemy, that actually makes it better at, doing its actual job. Not of defense, because you're kicking it away from your person, but... Aye. Yeah, get out of the way. There you go, sir. But yeah, Wiggly, we'll go, okay, hold on. Can we get these away? I need to abandon these folk. Hold on, I've got an idea. Yep, have them blown up. Get them TNT'd. But now chaotic path. Right, let's do it, little. Oh, right, the one with blood is Wiggly, the one that's clean at the moment. I'm just wondering if I can free myself from not only the blood-stained rock at the moment, which doesn't seem to be the case. And that's the one. Well, we're free from it all now, so we'll just make a new one. But this is chaotic path, and hey, who knows? Might be good. I don't know. Right, I can't be taken out by that properly. All right, more rock, just every rock now. I don't want to. We'll surround ourselves and. Be free. I mean, the ultimate in HiSii defensive technology. But yeah, I would argue you would probably need a bit of patience for this run if you're going to be doing something like this. Now, we still got a rock. It's most likely chaotic still. But no, I'm not sure the chaotic is actually hugging me a bit more. Or whether it's just a very tight, narrow area that is the HiSii base that's making this just still very problematic. Again, repulsion would be advised. But I've got to show you the detrimental effects of not having repulsion. You see what I mean? Instantaneous freedom. And now it becomes an absolute machine. So everyone who was not willing to, you know, sit through the actual LST level suffering have just missed out, I'm afraid. Sorry. Hey, I mean, first things first, and then we get to rocks actually doing a good job. Not hindering me anymore as much. And I can have as many rocks as I want. They actually become better defense. Oh, dear me. Okay. Luckily, I got the perk saving grace before, so. But of course, I was kicking the rocks before. It gave it momentum. But now the repulsion is auto doing that job for me and keeping the rocks completely away. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work. I assume because the rock should just rotate around me, the repulsion would send the rotation a little bit further away, but the boomerang should pull it back. Or it just does nothing. Rocks don't troll it? Ah. So what are they doing then? You know what I mean? What's with them? What are they actually hoping to gain from all this? Thank you. And of course, it's okay defense. The enemy's gonna have a hard time getting through that without getting injured. In fact, this actually might be pretty cool, especially if I move them with the repulsion, right? You know what I mean? They're not going to get them away. My repulsion's going to send them. I could always kick them as well. I can always, you know, blast in front of the enemy to defend against their shots. Having a rock just casually float away like that, it's not bad. I could live with it. Chaotic floating. I don't think we can phase a rock, by the way. Ah, there we are with the boomerang again. But yeah, you can't phase a rock, which is kind of annoying. TBH. But you can lay little traps for enemies, you know, if you know what you're doing with the rocks, and the enemies advancing onto you, then you are surely in the ascendancy. Especially if you know what you're doing. And you can actually choreograph a result. Now, what happens for the final 2 biomes before the wonderful and amazing 113 not back on call me? Just for my own general amusement, and hopefully everyone else's as well. What happens? I mean, we know certain things don't mix well together, and certain things are too restrictive. So we have the homing we need. What if we then draw a bit? Shy away from obstacles. I don't really want linear arc, because it's restrictive. It's like gravity and anti-gravity. The slithering path. Chaotic path. Floating arc makes a projectile float above the ground. So, a little bit of everything. But we've got the homing on it. And orbiting arc as well. I have a feeling some of... Okay. We can afford it. Hold on. Oh, give me a sec, chaps. I can't ignore that one. Because when we get to the work, we might have something. I'll just get rid of those 2. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. And get rid of all of these, and then we've got a wand that we probably don't want to use, but yeah. Ooh, legs. Nah, more never skip leg day. So, yup. So what happens now when we have all this good stuff ready for action? Completely destroyed me, Rock. It doesn't even want to home anymore. I wonder what is the deciding thing. I'm guessing it's Trorbit. Yeah, the chaotic path. I was actually wondering what beats does homing beat chaotic path, you know what I mean? And it's kind of a mixture, you know? It's definitely homing into them over the boomerang, put it that way. But is it boomeranging back to me? Oh, I'm controlling it again, definitely. But if it, oh no, it's homing into that dude, so I've lost control now. But again, well, it definitely homes. Otherwise, I don't think it hit the enemy that consistently. It's just chaotically finding the way to them. But luckily, I say luckily, I don't think the avoiding or floating arc is working. Yeah, I'm kind of... I think I still have a kind of rotational control because of the orbiting or some of the other spells here. Oh, no, the boomerang has no. Although it does hopefully allow me to get down. But rock and roll all day long. Yeah, you can get swapped by hitting the enemy with a rock. Get rid of the probable useless ones. I don't think we can say sparkly bounce the rock. So I don't think rocks have the ability to bounce. You know how you can add bounce through spell or by perk. And spells can just bounce off the ground. And if they're modified in certain ways, they can create effects like sparkly bounce, yeah. So that touched the ground, didn't sparkle. So this, you are limited. It's not going to do everything. Uko, how you doing, man? Uko's fine. Uko's a cool person. But every kind of video that has ever been done on the rocks in Noita, it's always the accelerating homing. You know, I'm guilty of that in the past myself, in a way. That it's the only thing we do with rocks. And you can kind of see why. This is just short-range homing. With boomerang, granted, and repulsion to allow me a bit more freedom of movement. But if I get close to the enemy here, you know, any homing is just the daddy. Always will be. Always has been. And just rapidly takes out the enemy. Short range homing is a bit cleaner. It gets cleaner kills. While the whole accelerating homing is a bit more chaotic and less likely to... It's gonna, even if it goes through the hitbox of the enemy, because it's going so fast, it might just miss, you know? Might just miss. But what happens if we have a decelerating, accelerating build, you know? What happens if we have a modifier that nerfs the active component in what makes this good, you know? Don't know. We'll find out right now. And then we'll get to the old finale. Wow. Imagine you didn't have a spell that could get through that. The shame. The absolute shame. However, what I can do is this. Can I? Can I not? Well, we can witness here the decelerating, accelerating homing. Yeah, it's cool. We'll do the old... Actually, I can kind of just stand here and the acid is minimal. Minimal damage on me. Yeah, the rocks will not take out these ghosts. It's kind of annoying. But I don't think the decelerating is really working, but as you can see, compared to the other one we had before. Just a no-go, innit? All the ghosts shall live. So how would you get past that? What you would normally do to get rid of those ghosts with a rock build like this... where is it? You'd use damage field, primarily. You can have acid trails and whatnot. Fire trails, all sorts. In fact, if I get a second here, or it's on this wand. Well, that's... all blood to lava. Give me some spells. I've got repulsion. These ghosts really can't hurt me. Damage field and a trail. Acid trail. Great. Now what you're about to see is going to be pure insanity. And, you know, not only because, you know, stuff and things. Brilliant! Actual perfection as it boomerangs back to me. I'm probably going to need to get away from that. Thinking about it, I've just realized and remembered the boomerang nature of that spell. It might eat through the terrain and get to me, but I need to put terrain in between me and that. You know what I mean? I cannot have that follow me back. So this is a exercise in fire and definitely forget. Because this is a little excessive. I could always take the divide by 10 off the acid, because it's doing 10 times acid trail at the moment. 11 times, actually, but, you know. There we go. And it should... oh, there you go. The pain. That was quick pain. I'm not sure why it hasn't now come back to me. It should have stuck on me like the rest before. Not sure. Either way, welcome to our nice little finale where, again, you can get a load of never skip leg days and kick Colmy, like, literally so far. But I've kind of never done it with the actual projectile modifier. So what I'm hoping here is we just yeet him and delete him. You know, we'll see what happens. But hey, you know, all in good fun for our friend Colmy. Just need a direct hit. See how far he, or fast he gets removed off screen, of course. Have a little bounce around. Right. I might need to do damage to have the... Right, do I really need to do damage to have this affect the enemy? Or is he just impervious for no reason? Nah, why would we... This is kind of confusing, right? Because why does a projectile need damage do a non-damage modifier. You know what I mean? That's confused. That doesn't make sense. It's like you can do an acid trail on a 0 damage spell. Yeah, I've got repulsion. We're kind of fine. So what we do is damage plus, and we'll feed the. Yeah, get away. Oh, thanks, cheat UI. Get away from me. So we need to load up on damage. So we need 38 times, but so we need like 9 in total. This one was hitting me though, quite hard. I actually wonder if this will work. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I might as well shoot. Probably put homing on it as well, just so we make sure we hit the target. Again, because the boomerang's playing silly buggers with us. I got out of my way, sir. Actually, I probably need more. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. Stop releasing boys around me. And everything's gonna be alright. Oh! The chaos. Yeah, we'll put 1 or 2 more on. That moron. Seriously? I think I know what's happened here, right? When you div 10, at div 10, you might multiply the damage reduction. Because if you notice on the div 10, it removes minus 38 damage, which would be about 120. So we need 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll put 1 more on. More. Take this off, and then we still got 100 there. Nothing? Yeah, I think this is what hurts most people doing high orb colony takedowns. I doubt the boomerang's having an effect. I should have extra damage from the boomerang, so what I need to do is separate these like I did before. And now, there we go. So this should be 30 knockback. Why? Why are you not knocking back? What? Are you serious? Game's letting us down. Letting me down. Letting you down. Not knocking back. Alright then. There you go. We'll do it with the kicks instead. Yep. Change of plan. So we're going to one-shot Coleman. Hold on. Like, these guys, if they get on top of you, yes, they will hurt you. If you have repulsion. Yeah, try it now. You see, if they are exactly on top of you, they will do massive damage. But usually, they're not that fond of being on top of you. They normally like to keep a little bit of distance. Right then, so never skip leg day, because the spell doesn't want to work. No, that's no more knockback, which is fine. Never skip leg day. Right, 1, 2, just keep spamming, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. More. Click. Alright then, there we go. How many leg days do we have? We have 35 never skip leg days. Right, come over here, mate. Need a full screen scope. Yup. Oh, yes. Yeah, I wish I got him kind of down instead of... Either way, you can kind of imagine. Take him up to the top of the world and then do that. See if he ever comes back, you know? So that's an idea for you there as well. Yeah, maybe I'll... Whee! He's now the greatest football you've ever seen. In it. Huge sludgy football, but... Right, but if I was to kick a dude like this, they just pop. But an actual physical football like that, man, yeah, it's perfect. Anyway, hold the phone, because we had 10 before, right? We had 10 on the acid scale. Now we've got 100 acid. Oh, no. Oh, I can't get... Oh, no. Oh, it's hard to get down. I couldn't force myself through the acids. Oh dear. Oh, we're on the other side of it now. Nice. Oh dear. I've got no levitation. There we go. And... oh, we're away. Beautiful. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment, this little demonstration of rock and roll in Noita. Hey, the rocks do roll. They do. They do rotate around 360 degrees as they see fit. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me here on this little expedition. If you enjoy what we do, there's always the like button, subscribing, so you're notified when we put out fresh video content. And yeah, we stream live over at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. Like I say, a big thank you to everyone who helps support the content in any way, shape, or form, but specifically to those who financially support the content, like the names you saw at the start of the video. And again, the people who, like the copy link at the bottom left, the one-off contributions through that, again, really help what we do and really help support on a day-to-day basis the running functionality of this channel and stream over on Twitch, and everyone who subs over there as well. A huge thank you. Just irreplaceable, you know, support keeping this channel going. But I do hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, wonderful month. I will catch up with you again soon, whether it's on the stream or in the next video. You take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for your, you know, consideration. Peace. But a big thank you to the pounders out there, the other selection of people who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. I hugely appreciate it. Couldn't do this without you. And it means a hell of a lot to me, and it's a very selfless thing to do to, again, for free at the point of access content, to actually, you know, put money down on the table for it and support it. It means a hell of a lot. It means the world. So, again, a huge thank you to everybody. I'll see you soon, guys. Peace.